Do you feel anxious, depressed, overwhelmed with life, lost? Sometimes you feel like you don't know where to go with your life. You wish for things to be different. Like on some nights, you lie there in bed and you contemplate about your life. You contemplate for things to be different. And you just lie there and feel so sad, so depressed. If you feel that way, I know how you feel. I've been there. I felt the exact same way until I realized why. And the reason why I felt that way was because I was overstimulated. And you are too. So let me explain. With technology, everything became faster, more exciting, more engaging, more stimulating. With the internet, with then PC, laptop, and then especially with our smartphone, everything became more stimulating, more faster, more engaging. In a blink of an eye, we could experience so many different things. On our phone, we could go on YouTube and then watch a video on sea creatures, then watch a video about trains, then watch a video about the Antarctic, then a video about space. We could experience so many different things in such a short period of time. And most of those things are just stimulating. For example, entertainment, watching movies, Netflix, streaming, watching YouTube or scrolling. Those things are so stimulating. And the problem is, we do those things basically all of the time. When we wake up, the first thing we do is grab our phone, then we check messages, which is stimulating. Then we go to a news feed, maybe you go to Twitter or whatever news you want to watch or read, whatever you want to do, but you just stimulate yourself. Then you maybe go to the bathroom and there you play video games, you play Clash Royale, you play Clash of Clans, so you stimulate yourself more. Every time you just do something, you stimulate yourself. While you eat, you watch a video. Then while you drive, you have AirPods in and listen to music. When you train, you listen to music. When you walk down the street, you listen to a podcast. When you sit at a cross section and you need to wait for 5 seconds, you grab your phone and you stimulate yourself. Your food, entertainment, everything you do is stimulating. And because you do so much of it, you are overstimulated. As soon as most of us are bored, we just give ourselves a hit of stimulation with grabbing our phone and just doing check shit, just scrolling, just reading, just doing something useless on our phone. And with that, because we do that all the time, we feel overstimulated. More important, we avoid something. And what we avoid is boredom. Because when we constantly stimulate ourselves, as soon as we feel bored, we avoid boredom. And this is very bad. This is terrible. This is the reason you feel depressed, you feel sad, you feel overwhelmed, you feel stuck, because you aren't bored. So let me explain why. First, if you struggle with mental health problems, I may help you. If you click the first link in the description or you add me on Discord, you can have access to me for free. No strings attached, no upsells, no credit card, nothing. Just for free. There, I want to have a call with you to talk about your mental health, to listen to your problems, and then give you advice on how you can improve your mental health. And this completely for free. So, what are you doing when you're bored? Probably when you're bored, you just sit there, stare outside, stare at the screen, stare at the roof, stare at the ceiling. You just stare there and do nothing. But what do you really do when you're bored, when you're truly bored for 10 minutes or 15 minutes? You have different thoughts in your head. Different kind of thoughts pop up in your head. And those things, or those thoughts, they are quite essential. Because what you think in this time when you're bored, they aren't just some random things. Of course, that could also happen, but sometimes you feel or you think about something deep, something uncomfortable, something that you don't want to be confronted with. You ask yourself difficult questions such as, why am I in this career? Why did I choose that partner? What's the point of living? Why do I wake up every day? What's the point of life? What's the purpose of life? When you're bored, you will have those kind of questions. They are uncomfortable, but they are necessary and they are essential, so you don't feel depressed. So let me explain why this is the case. Because you're never bored. You never ask yourself those difficult questions, those deep questions, those questions about meaning, about purpose, about what's the point of all that. You never ask those questions. And because you never ask those questions, you feel stuck, you feel overwhelmed, you feel lost, you feel aimless, you feel just there stuck with no idea what to do with your life. Because you never ask yourself this question. And because you feel those things, you feel sad, you feel anxious, you worry about the future, you feel depressed. So when you're bored, you don't ask yourself those difficult questions, and because of that, you feel overwhelmed, stuck, and then you feel anxious, depressed and sad. So this is the reason why you feel depressed, because you never face those uncomfortable, those ugly questions. So to stop feeling depressed, to stop feeling stuck, to stop feeling overwhelmed with life, you need to simply be more bored. And what I mean by that is as simple as for 50 minutes every day, just be bored, do nothing, no music, no phone, just listen to your thoughts and have deep, meaningful, purposeful thoughts. And then answer yourself those difficult questions, those uncomfortable questions. And I will guarantee you, your life will skyrocket. Because first of all, you will stop feeling so overwhelmed, stop feeling so stuck, stop feeling so aimless in life. Because now you answer yourself those deep questions. And with that, your mental health will also improve. You stop feeling so depressed, so anxious, so overwhelmed, so sad. So start being more bored. Because right now you need to imagine that the North Star of your life is covered with clouds, so you can't see them. You don't know where you need to go because your North Star is covered with clouds. But when you're bored and when you sit with those uncomfortable questions and answer yourself those uncomfortable questions, suddenly those clouds disappear and you see your North Star, you see your purpose, you see your goals, you see meaning in your life, and then you can pursue this North Star, and finally your life has meaning. Finally you can wake up and you know what to do. You don't feel stuck. This is so insane. So this is easy. You just need to be more bored. And then guess what? Your life will improve because you will answer yourself difficult questions that help you discover your meaning in life. And with that, you feel less depressed, less sad, just overall better. If you have mental health problems, I may help you. If you click the first link in the description, or if you add me on Discord, you can have access to me for free, completely for free. No strings attached, no credit cards, nothing. There we can talk about your mental health problems, and then I can give you advice on how you can improve it. You may ask, why is this for free? To be completely transparent with you, I want to be an expert in mental health. And to do so, I need to gain experience. Like with video games, I need to gain experience with leveling up that skill, leveling up the skill of helping other people improve their mental health. This is my North Star. This is my purpose. So, if you struggle with your mental health and you want someone who can listen to you and then give you advice on to actually make progress to improve your mental health, then click the first link in the description or add me on Discord so we can have a talk, we have a chat. You are not depressed, you're just overstimulated. And because of that, you are never bored. So, be more bored and answer yourself difficult questions, meaningful questions, deep questions that help you discover your purpose, your North Star. And then with that, you will experience a better life. You will experience a happier life and a more purposeful life. On that note, have a wonderful day, take care, and then get after it.